Hello everybody, and my name is Cola, and you are watching ClassyHerps. Okay, so first up today, as you know, we had our adult red-eared slider female turtle who was moved out, and I cleaned out the tank completely. I took the rocks out because it caught all the poop and everything in the gravel, and it just made it really dirty. And that made it so the filter couldn't really suck it up, so I just took that out when I was cleaning it out. Cleaned out the filter, everything. I got it all clean, so it's clean. And I needed some more water, but we ran out, so I have already moved over some fish into here that have been in this little guy Tim's tank, and today I'm actually going to move him into here, so I thought I would just get that on video. So here we go. You see, he's grown so much, like he's almost as big as my hand. And to give you guys an idea, and I'm not joking, this little decorative turtle here was the same size as him when we got him. The same size. Look at that. That is how much he's grown, and we got him in February. That is insane, right? Red-eared slider, he grows fast. I'm hoping it's a boy because his name's Tim, so I don't want her to change that. So I'm going to set him on his rock and watch him flop off. Okay. Well, there he is. I'm sure he's going to love it in here because he's got way more room to swim around. Right, Tim? He doesn't hear him, but he said right. So yeah, compared to that, way much more room. He's going to love it. So I'll give you guys some updates on that as this Tim continues to grow huge. So, bye-bye, Tim. Continuing to wait on the Tegu, I have got information that it will be 1 week until the babies begin hatching and 3 weeks until they are ready to be shipped. So, about a month from now, you guys can expect a video on the Tegu arriving, and then the week after that, I'm going to do an entire collection video, so you got a lot to look forward to. So stay tuned, guys. Subscribe, you know, do what you do. Alright. I have had a ton of requests from people to do leopard gecko videos, especially care videos. So here's my male leopard gecko Elvish. He's a big old guy. He is like rounding up to 80 grams, so he's a big guy. You know, he's a big guy. So I've had a lot of requests just to see him. Next week I'm going to do a care video on leopard geckos, so be ready for that one. Hopefully it won't be as long as the ball python one. I really apologize for that. And here's my girls. Well, there's one of the girls. The other one is probably, she's right there actually. So that's the leopard geckos. I know you guys have been wanting to see those. So, there you go. Okay, out here in the rat shed, I've had a lot of pinkies born lately. Like, so many. And all at once, which is not so good. Sorry. But, yeah, a lot of pinkies. You know, there's a lot of them. These aren't really pinkies anymore, but they're still babies. That was my timer. The lights just went out. Okay, the lights are back on. You know, a lot of babies. Alright, so I got the idea. I'm gonna start a new segment this week called Who's Your Mama? Alright, this is just going to be kind of something I'm going to do every week. So, what it's going to be is I'm going to follow one female rat that I choose from getting pregnant to weaning her babies. So, my pet rat that I've kind of had, I've raised her up since a baby, is actually this one right here. So, she is probably pregnant, like maybe a week in. I can't really tell yet, but she's been in there for a while, and they don't just not get pregnant. They get pregnant, trust me. So each week I'm gonna give you an update on her and how she's coming along, and so that's just gonna be kind of something I'm gonna do. You see, she's like just puppy dog tame. I've shown her in other videos, but yeah, she's a nice rat. So each week update on her, and I'm just gonna do that, and then when her babies get weaned, I'm gonna find a different rat, and I'll just go from there, right? So Cola, what's going on the rat shed, Mike, you ask this week? Well, everything's going on in the rat shed. You know how it goes. So up here I've got some mice. You know, I've got 2 mamas. And after they get about this old and they start opening their eyes, I move them, 2 moms that usually have their babies about the same time, into a tub together and kind of let them start weaning them off how they should. And it works pretty good. These guys just open their eyes. They're little cuties. So I moved them out of this right here, which is 4 slots I divided. And these are for mothers who are pregnant, or late stages of pregnancy, and when they have their babies, and till their babies are about to open their eyes. So they get to be by themselves, so minimum stress at that. So that's how I do that with my mice. And what else? I got some really cool stuff going on with mice. What I'm going to be doing, I'm trying to get some really cool stuff. I don't really feed mice off, so I do a lot more for more fun. I don't know why I do. I don't really like mice. I like rats better. I'll talk about that in another video. So this is going to be, I'm going to have like two strains of mice. Okay, you could say. These are my light colored mice. That's a male. He's really pretty. So these are my tannish ones, blondish ones, you know. There's 2 males in here. That's one of them. I don't really know who the other one is, but, and there's some other girls in there. They're all tan. Okay. And I have my dark strain, my dark line of mice. This is just a tub I divided into 2 for my breeding tub. This guy is the very first male I had. It's her son. And it was the very first rodent I ever had born at my house. I bought her pregnant, so not really my first babies, but you know. And he's going to leave, and this side of the tub is going to be replaced with the light strand, because he's really not all that pretty. It's got some different colors on it, but then the back here is my dark colored. See, that's one of the males, and that's one of the males, and I only have 1 female in here. She's all black, and I have another all black one is in here already pregnant, so that's awesome. I'm going to be working on getting some more black females. I need those, so that's just gonna be cool. I'm gonna keep those separate, and I'm just gonna try to work in some awesome stuff. Here are some here's some cool stuff. This not really cool, but I mean, this is my food drawer for mice that I just kind of take off of for snacks every now and then. They're the ugly ones, the ugly ducklings, whatever. So they're food. The ones that aren't pretty enough to make me happy. Very strict with my mice. Another thing, you see how many rats I have. It's just crazy. These are all too big to be food, so they're going to be either sold to the pet store or gas pretty soon. There's not that many in here right now, but they're all too big. And so I actually am having a problem right now because the litter between this litter and these pinkies that I just showed you, there's 2 litters between them because I have a litter like every week or so. I try to, and all 6 of the moms that had babies ate all of them, which is just a freak thing. I don't know what happened, but they're all gone, so that left me a huge gap between too big and too small. So I'm kind of pushing through, doing the best I can to get through, feed my snakes, but yeah, don't let that happen if you can avoid it, because that really slows things down. If you ever wondered what it sounded like when this thing is running full operation, kind of loud in here. Alright, and one last thing, I need to shout out over to One Nature Boy 13. He's a good kid. His name's Max. He makes videos. He's got some leopard geckos and things. He breeds them, and he's having a hard time with a partner that he was sharing his account with. And I just thought I'd give him a shout out because he's a good kid and his friend isn't really. So there you go, Max. Have a good day, everyone. Tune back in next Monday. ClassyHerps out.